Hey friend, it's Katie here. Welcome back. Hopefully you've already watched video 1, which is just the overview of ManyChat, and now we're going to be diving into flows here in video number 2. All right, so you are in ManyChat. There is a flow section. I use flows quite a bit. What's really nice too in here is you can create folders so you can organize your flows. So the flows are just like a sequence of messages that you're going to send somebody through, and there's different buttons you can add so they can go through these messages differently based on their responses to certain messages. So I like to use this a lot with my my flash sales that I do. So I'm going to go into this share folder, and this is a flow that I have that I actually share with my team. I built this from scratch. Took me a little bit of time, not gonna lie there, but every time I do a flash sale, it's really easy now. I just go in, swap images out, change the text, but I already have this whole flow set up. And like I said, I share that with my team because I'm able to share the link. So if you're on my team, you will have access to this flow. So I'm going to open this up here. Once I have this opened, I need to edit it if I want to make any changes, but it'll show you here how many times it's been sent, how many people have subscribed from it. So I'm going to go ahead and edit the flow. You can either do that here or up here. Now, all of your flows do not have to be this large. This one just is because I have a different step for each product that I'm using. So that's why this one is so large. But I'm going to go through some of the basics here of a flow and just kind of show you each of these steps here. So I'm going to click that first one, and it's going to bring it up here. At the very top here is a content type. So this is something that's newer and important to make sure that you have a content type so that your messages get delivered to people. If they're opting in, and this is part of the opt-in process, though, they'll automatically get this message. But just in case, I put this confirmed event update because they're going to be they're going to ask essentially to be added into this flow for this sales event. So in this first message here, I have hey, and it says first name here. This is something you can actually add in, and it'll put their first name. So if I was receiving this message, it would say, hey, Katie, welcome to the $25 and under sale. So that's pretty cool. So you can add that in. These are just different text boxes. And then there are buttons that you can add. So you can either add a new button. This is a button that I already have in here. So I'm going to click that. You can totally customize this button title. There are character limits. As you can see, I only have 11 characters left in here. You can add emojis. Right here, this is where you add in, and you can pick like where it says the first name. There's a bunch of different options in there. I've only ever used the first name. In this text box here, I have 92 characters left. So everything, there's a character limit. So I have a button title. Then you also need to specify when somebody clicks that button, what's going to happen next. So in all of these steps here, I'm using the send message option, and then I'm sending them the next message in the flow here. So I'm going to click done, and then I'm going to show you if I would add in a new button, what this would look like. So it automatically says new button 2, so you would just change that to whatever you would like. Just say no, not now. So here you have the options, so you can send message. If you click this send message, it'll add a new step, and then it would send them that message. You could link it to a website. Call number, I've never used that. Anything that says pro here is only available with that subscription option. So when you have pay monthly to use ManyChat. Those are some of the enhanced features. You can perform an action. So there's different actions that you can do. You could start another flow. So if you click this button and you want to take them over to a different flow that you have created, you can do that. All of these are only in Pro. And then select existing steps. So if you have a step here already built out and you want to link this step to one of those by clicking that button, you just want to like advance them over to the last message or something, you can click select existing step, and then it'll bring up all of your steps that you have here. It automatically sequences the send message steps. So I just left them that way instead of specifically calling out each product that's in here. So it's just a little easier for me to line everything up. All right, so we're going to delete that because I don't want that added in here. So you can also preview this. So if you click preview, it'll actually send this flow over to your messenger, and then you can see what your customer client is going to see when they receive that message. If I click this arrow here, it's going to move me through the flow. So if I wanted to just kind of mimic it without actually sending it, you can see here now it just moved me over to this second message. So the green's showing me here, this is the step that I'm in right now. And this is, you can change this title, but like I said, I just leave it because I want it to sequence in the order that it's in here. I don't have a content type in there because they're already going to be just moving through this flow automatically by clicking the buttons. So this is a text box here. I'll show you down here. These are the different options that you can add in these messages. So you can add, and they're all just like click and drag. So if I wanted to add another text box, I would just click it, drag it, and then I could drop it, and it'll add in the text box here, and then you can go ahead and type whatever you'd like in there. So that's what's really nice about this. It's just like click, drag, drop. You can add images. You can do a card, which is actually what this is right here. This is a card. And I'll show you that in just a second. This is something new, one-time notification request. So I'm not super familiar with it, but I know when you send messages to people, if they haven't interacted with your bot in 24 hours, there's like limitations of what you can do. So this is a brand new feature. I guess I don't know a lot about it, so I can't really speak to that. And then there's an audio, so you can add voice recordings in here. You can add video, you can add a file, you can do a delay, which is pretty cool. And then these are available with the Pro, so I'm not familiar with those. But the delay I actually use up here. So I have a 4-second delay in between this message and the next message. And I have a selected here of typing. So when somebody receives this first message, the bot will look like it's typing, and it'll wait 4 seconds before sending the next message here. So that's pretty cool. So it can look like you're actually typing and then send the next message. So this is that card that I was talking about. So there's a title here. And again, there's like character limits with everything. You can add emojis, you can do all kinds of stuff. This is just an image here, so you can click it and then you can add an image from your files, from your computer. And then down here, you can add a little description. There's also character limits here, so I only have 7 remaining, and then a couple buttons. So how I like to do this with this particular flow for my sales is I have 2 buttons. One is claim and then whatever the product is. So this one is a powder lip. So claim powder lip or pass. And why this is super helpful is when somebody's going through this flow, they're going to go through all of these messages at their own pace. It usually just takes like 5, maybe 10 minutes, depending if they're not familiar with the products and they just have to look at the descriptions and everything a little closer. But after they're done and they get this very last message, you can then scroll through that message and you can see exactly the products that they wanted to claim. And then everything else, they just clicked pass. So I didn't put like a pass powder lip on here. I could, if you wanted to change any of that, you could, so you can see exactly, so it's clear which products they are passing on, but they have to click one of these buttons to move along anyway. So I just didn't do that. But when I scroll back through and let's say they clicked claim powder lip, I would then see that they want a powder lip, and I would just scroll through the message and just pick out anything where I see that they clicked claim. And then I will know which products they want. And then I will go ahead and then continue the conversation and send them a message and select colors, maybe upsell them on another product that would go along well with something they already selected. So this whole automation step is just like beginning the conversation. And so you don't have to physically send all of these messages out to them. And it's just really nice because it's like personal. It's just them in this chat. It's not a group chat where there's a bunch of people, and they just kind of move through it at their own pace, and then you can continue the conversation. So after you have all of that, like I said, this particular one I give to my team so they can use. The only thing they need to do is in this message here, I have a picture of myself here, so they can change that picture out or just completely delete it. This too, you can move the sequence of these messages. So if you put it in here and you're like, no, I want the picture down here, you just drag it down and then it'll move that for you. So that picture, and then in here I have a link to my address book. So they need to change that out too and change the link to their own personal address book. And then obviously if products change and they want to add something else, you just go in here and change these pictures out and re-sequence it. Yeah, so if you want to delete out a step in the flow for whatever reason, you just don't need it anymore, you would just go ahead and highlight it over here and then click delete, and that'll delete it out. And then what you'll want to do is then in the previous step where you have these buttons linked to this message, let's just say this is message 27, you would then change these buttons to link to message 28, because this would be, so this is 27, this would be 28, and it'll tell you the message number at the top. Again, it'll say, or the step number, whatever you named the step. So this says message 26. So yeah, so you would just link it there, and then it'll like relink everything in here. If you don't have something linked up correctly, like if you're missing a link somewhere, it won't actually allow you to publish it. You'll get like an error, and it'll show you what the error is. And then you just go ahead and fix that error and then try again, and then you should be good. So done editing this, I am going to go ahead and click publish. All right, and it says the content is published. So it is good to go in my flow here. I have it in my shared folder. So that is it for flows. And then next we're going to move on to growth tools. So you're going to want to go ahead and check out video 3 for growth tools in the ManyChat mini series. I'll see you over there.